Hello everyone, Cindy here with Monarch Mom DIY. Thank you so much for joining me today on my channel where I love to bring you my best tips and tools to inspire you to create beautiful home decor on a budget. Today my inspiration for the DIY video are these. I found some 4-inch terracotta pots and 4-inch saucers at a thrift store the other day, and I decided I wanted to make something for you that you could recreate. So I am making one DIY project, but I am making it 3 different ways. If you saw the thumbnail, you kind of see where I'm going with this. We're going to make a treat or candle holder in Scarecrow, Snowman, and Gingerbread Man. So with all that being said, let's get crafting. So here are the basic supplies we're going to use for all 3 versions of our project today: the pots, the saucers, and some paint. So first we're going to start with hazelnut, and our first version of our DIY is going to be the Scarecrow. So I am going to take my Waverly chalk paint in the color hazelnut, and I'm basically going to color all of this section of the pot with this color of paint. We're going to let that dry before we come back and paint the rim on the bottom with a different color. Now coming to our saucer, we're going to make the top of this one fern green. I just love this color for the top of a scarecrow. So I'm basically going to paint the inside of the saucer all the way up onto the edges, as much on the outside as I can. Then once that dries, we'll come and turn it over and finish painting the sides of the saucer. Now coming back to our pot, I'm going to take cashew. It's kind of a light ivory color, and I'm going to paint around this edge of our pot. Now you could definitely tape off the hazelnut area if you want. I'm not too worried about it looking perfect. It is, after all, a scarecrow. So I'm just taking my brush and trying to make as straight of a line there between the hazelnut and the cashew as possible. Then, like I said, coming back to our saucer, we will finish going around the sides there of the saucer. We don't need to go all the way onto the bottom, but I will go a little bit around the edges so that when we put the 2 pieces together, you won't see any unpainted sections. Now, I am not great at drawing faces, so I will be honest and tell you that I Googled how to do these faces. You can look on Pinterest, you can look online, and I am using these Elmer's painter's markers from Walmart. The orange one there is a Sharpie brand, which I believe is oil-based, but I'm just using what paint markers I have, and you'll see what I'm going to do here to paint the faces. So for our scarecrow, we're going to start with 2 black ovals for the eyes, and we're going to try and get those to be the same size and shape and color those in and then let them dry. Once we do the eyes, we can also take our black fine line marker and do a wavy line for the mouth, and then we're going to make like some little stitch marks along the mouth. There are lots of different ideas, different ways you can do scarecrow faces. So just find one that you like and then you can replicate it. Now for the nose, we're going to use our orange paint marker and just do a small triangle there in the middle, getting the outline drawn and then coloring it in. Then coming back to our eyes, once our black is dry, we're going to come in with some white and just add some highlighting to the eyes. Then we'll come back in with our black and do some little stitch marks around the nose as if it's a piece of fabric just stitched on to the face. And we'll also add some eyelashes and then outline the ovals of the eyes again where we added the white just to kind of clean it up a little bit. Next, I'm taking some hot glue and a little bit of raffia that I cut into pieces about 4 inches long. We're going to put some hot glue down and then press some raffia into the hot glue. We're just going to add this as a little bit of hair for our scarecrow. Now here you're going to see me put hot glue on the bottom of the saucer. What I should have done was put it on top of the pot, well, the bottom of the pot there, and then put it upside down. I did end up with a little bit too much hot glue on this. So you'll see on the other ones, the snowman and the gingerbread man, I'm going to put glue around the bottom of the pot and then turn it over on top of the saucer. And here's our super cute scarecrow with a little glass bowl and some candies inside. Or like I said, you could do this as a candle holder with a battery powered candle. If you love budget home decor DIY videos like this, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and leaving a comment or two. That lets YouTube know people are enjoying my content and they'll show it to more and more viewers. For version number 2 of our treat or candle holder, we are going to make a gingerbread man. So this time I am using Waverly chalk paint in the color truffle. We're going to use this to paint the saucer and our entire pot. Again, once the painting is all done, we're going to work on the faces, which actually took the most time. For this one, for the gingerbread man, I'm going to do kind of raindrop shaped eyes. Again, going off of a face that I found when doing a Google search. We're going to draw these 2 raindrops and color them in completely with black. Then once the eyes are done and drying, we're going to just draw a really simple little mouth using our black paint marker as well. Now we're going to come in with some red and do a cute little oval nose for our gingerbread man. And then we're going to do a red circle on either end of the smile. Once the black paint marker of the eyes are dry, we're going to come back with our white again. This time we're going to add some white accent at the bottom of these teardrop shaped eyes. We're going to also use our white paint marker to make some zigzag, or I don't know what you'd call this, like to look like rickrack kind of some white, maybe to look like white frosting going around our gingerbread man. Coming back to the pot and the face, we're going to add some eyelashes to our gingerbread man's eyes now as well. Then we'll add a little bit more detail of the smile by bringing the black smiley face into the red cheeks and adding a little bit of accent with the black marker to the circles on the cheeks and also the nose. And here you can see I'm going to continue adding some little accents with some white dots around the wavy line of the saucer. Now coming around the bottom of the pot, I'm going to use a really thin white marker to first draw my wavy lines, and then I'm going to go over it with a really bold white paint marker. Once all of our painting is done, like you see here, I'm going to do hot glue around the bottom of the pot and then flip it over into the center of the bottom of the saucer to get them lined up. Now I'm just using hot glue here. If you're going to be moving these, you can definitely use a stronger glue. Here is our gingerbread man with a candy dish, and here it is as a candle holder. If you are not already following me on Facebook, I encourage you to go over there and search for Monarch Mom DIY. I do different lives and projects there on my Facebook page than I do here on YouTube. And here for our third version, we are going to make a snowman. So starting out with the saucer, we're going to paint this with our black Waverly chalk paint. Then moving to the pot, we are going to paint the pot entirely with white. Then coming back to the saucer, while the inside is dry, we can go ahead and paint the rest of the edges. And we've saved the simplest face for last. Starting with the eyes, I'm just going to do 2 black circles, and then we're going to make a mouth with small black circles as well, as if they are little stones. Then, of course, using our orange paint marker again, we're just going to draw kind of a long, skinny, pointy carrot nose. You can really do this however you'd like, and then color that in completely. Then with our white paint marker, we'll just add a tiny little bit of white accents to our snowman's eyes. And then with black, some simple little eyebrows and a little bit of outline stitching and some little crease marks on the nose. Then taking our hot glue again, we're going to put glue around the bottom of the pot and flip it over onto the bottom of the saucer. And here's our snowman as a cute little candle holder and also as a little candy dish. I love how these 3 turned out. I hope you guys are inspired. Terracotta pots and saucers are pretty inexpensive to find. Thanks again so much for joining me today. Please let me know in the comments what you thought of this video, which of the 3 characters you liked the most, and we'll see you next time. Take care.